favorite Subic Bay radio song coming from R. Kelly, and that's the song called Radio Message from the album Love Letters.
Bottom of the hour right now, 36 minutes down the hour of 12, high noon. And that time check is brought to you by PLDT Subitel DSL.
For increase, dial 252-2375.
Subic Bay Freeport's next generation broadband.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
And we're still being joined. We're joined in by Mr. Bong Rokin of the HRMD, Human Resource Management Department of the SBMA. And we are talking about alcoholism in the workplace.
And he handles the grievance section
Yes,
of the HRD. All right. Okay, alcoholism in the office is the topic that we're discussing right now. For those who tuned in late,
yes.
Okay.
And a while ago, we've already discussed to him what
will happen,
comprises
what will be,
alcoholism, diba?
Yeah.
And can you just repeat the sanctions that are involved? I
Yes,
mean,
right.
Also, sir, may I ask? But kanina you mentioned something about the circular. When was that?
yes, right.
Issued nga pala?
Actually, this particular circular was before the circular was actually issued, there was a resolution in effect with regards to this circular, and this resolution is resolution number 110039, which was promulgated last January 10 this year.
Just this year.
Yes, right. So this is a new circular. Okay, and just to have a recap of what we probably discussed a while ago. Prior to this particular circular, which by the way for everyone out there who are tuning in right now, the subject of the circular is policy guidelines on the prohibition of the consumption of alcoholic beverages among government officials and employees. As I was telling Ron and Tom a while ago, prior to this particular circular, there's only one way in which an employee can be charged with the consumption of alcohol while at work, and that is if he's charged with habitual drunkenness. Okay, but right now, the Civil Service Commission with this circular, they actually expanded the prohibition. Which means that it's not necessary anymore for an employee to be drunk and then not being able to perform his job and commit that twice in order for him to be charged with habitual drunkenness. The mere presence in the office, I mean, if he comes in the office smelling liquor or even under the influence of alcohol, he can immediately be charged with this offense.
In layman's term, pumasok ka lang na
lasing.
O kaya amoy alcohol ka, amoy chiko ka, you can be charged right away.
Right.
Kasi naamoy na sa'yo eh. Evidence is there.
Right.
And another indication is nagpa-punch in ka, time card ng iba yung pinapunch mo. Sigurado lasing ka nun. Baka sisihin mo yung time card.
Right.
Kaya nakaupo ka sa table ng boss mo, diba?
Yes, right. And
acting
Ron,
like you're the boss.
And Ron was asking a while ago, what are the penalties?
Yes, the penalties.
In case of violation of this particular circular. Actually, the penalties is the same as that of habitual drunkenness, and the scheduled penalties are as follows. In the first offense, the personnel can be suspended for 1 month and 1 day to a maximum of 6 months.
1 month and 1 day to 6 months.
Yes, right. And in the second instance, he can be dismissed for cause.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So those are the schedule of offenses.
Has HR been ever, parang sort of like has HR ever experienced or ever handled a case like this, yung habitual or drunkenness or alcoholism?
Has somebody been fired?
Has somebody been fired?
You're drunk. You're fired.
Not that I know of. I think no one has been fired because of this violation. But there were already those who were suspended. Okay, before in the past.
I know people who are drunkards. You want names?
and the latest of which was when we applied this particular circular. But I'm not gonna mention the department. Yes, only recently there's one.
And
I'm not gonna say the department anymore, but I think they know who
Just
that
one.
person was.
You know who you are.
Yes, right. You know who you are.
We got good employees,
He came in to at work, smelling and looking as if he was drunk.
Did he punch somebody else's time card? Hindi naman.
Not that I know.
Naamoy lang.
Sa totoo lang, most of the people, yung parang goes to work drunk, usually mga lalaki lang naman yun.
And usually
You'll be surprised, Ron.
Oh, really? Kidding me.
And usually talaga walang naidudulot na maganda yung pagiging palainumin na diba? Like example na lang yan yung mga kapitbahay ko eh. Sometimes natutuwa nga ako naghahatiran yung mga yan. Hindi matapos yung hatiran. Yung taga sa amin ihahatid niya yung parehatid na kita. Maya babalik. Ayun naman. Hinatid din siya babalik. We're just trying to get the message across. You know what we mean, di ba?
Yes. Wow, thank you very much to Ferdinand Bong Joaquin for being our first resource person in this new segment called The Office. Yes, and this is a segment produced jointly with the Human Resource Management Department.
And the corporate communications, of course.
Oh yeah. Well, let's give Bong the mic. Kung sino man na, you want to greet anybody?
Right. I'd just like to say thank you, Ron, and thank you, Tom, for having me here.
Pleasure is ours.
And just like what you said, this is the debut of The Office.
By the way, this is going to be regular every Wednesday, right? Every Wednesday.
Why don't you invite everybody to listen to
Yes,
this segment?
I think this will be aired every lunchtime,
Wednesday,
right?
Every
lunchtime,
Wednesday,
yes.
lunchtime.
Yeah.
Between 12 to 1,
Yes.
right? And I also like to say, basically, I just like to say hi to my colleagues at HR. Yes.
Hello, people.
And for those who are listening right now, and to those who are also watching this over the internet, doing
we are
live
streaming worldwide.
Right.
Yep.
I don't know whether to say good afternoon or good evening. So wherever you are, good afternoon or good evening.
Thank you very much, Bong. And we're just discussing alcoholism in the workplace. Very interesting topic.
We have about more than 1,200 viewers all around the world on a regular basis.
Again, thank you so much, Bong, and hope to see you again, hear from you again soon.
Wow.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you very much.
Okay, so that was The Office.
The Office, 89.5 Subic Bay Radio's news segment for this program, of course, The Morning Brew. All right, and let's play some more cool music for you guys. Here's something from Eminem and Royce the 5'9", also known as Bad Meets Evil, featuring Bruno Mars. The song is called Lighters.